Hi, my name is Dawn Schmelk, and I'm the State Goal and Rick Perkins Award Director. I oversee and coordinate both of these programs at the state level. On behalf of the Technical College System of Georgia and our Commissioner, Greg Dozier, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be a judge today. This video is for the Goal Judges Orientation. I will provide an overview of the Georgia Occupational Award of Leadership, Goal, and give a general overview of the interview process. Of course, after this is over, if you have any questions or concerns, you will have a judging facilitator from TCSG in the room with you, whether it is me or someone from my team. So please let us know if you have a question or need us to clarify anything. Again, we appreciate your willingness to participate and select our next state goal winner. Now I'd like to give you a brief overview and a little history of the Goal program. Goal was first launched in 1971. Technical college instructors across Georgia identify their most promising students and nominate them for Goal based on academic achievement and personal leadership. Nominees must also have demonstrated an active interest in their community. Students nominated for Goal must recognize technical education's critical impact on Georgia's overall economic health, must have a strong work ethic, a dedicated sense of loyalty, and a healthy enthusiasm for promoting technical education in Georgia. The winners you will meet today are the best possible advertisement for technical education. These winners are an indication of what technical education at its best can achieve. Through an internal competitive process, each technical college selects one winner to represent the college at a regional competition. We have 3 regions, the North, Central, and South, and each region selects their top 3 winners, which make up our 9 regional finalists. These finalists will move on to the state level competition with hopes of becoming the next state goal winner. At the state goal competition, the 9 regional finalists are recognized. From this outstanding group of students, a panel of judges will select one student, the state goal winner, to serve as an ambassador for technical education. The state winner will receive a new car sponsored by Kia Motors Manufacturing Georgia as his or her grand prize. Next, I will go over the judging process. At the regional level, you're participating in one of these 3 regional judging panels. The purpose of the regional judging session is to select the 9 finalists, 3 finalists per judging region. Those regional finalists will advance to the final state level judging. It is from these 9 regional finalists that our state winner and first runner-up will be selected. At the state level, the purpose of the final judging session is for the panel of judges to determine the state goal winner and the first runner-up from among the 9 previously identified regional finalists. Today, your job is simple but not easy. As you interview each college goal winner, look for characteristics in these candidates such as their career goals, commitment to and knowledge of occupation, commitment to and knowledge of technical education, their leadership qualities and abilities, their self-confidence, community interest, positive attitude, communication skills, enthusiasm, presence, poise, and professional appearance. Your job is to determine which college winner exemplifies the highest standards of these characteristics. Next, I will be going over the judging materials with you. First is the interview schedule, which lists the name of each student and the time at which he or she will be interviewed. A total of 20 minutes is allocated for each interview. 3 minutes to review the student's folders, 3 minutes for the student's speech, 12 minutes for the interview, and 2 minutes for the evaluation. The student's speech does not need to be memorized. They may have note cards, but they should not have any props, visual aids, or other aids. The speech is given as a means of introducing themselves to you, the judging panel, and expressing the importance of technical education in their lives. The ranking sheet, which lists the schedule, the times that the students will interview, their college, and their names. You'll put in their numerical score in this column and rank by the stars, your top 3. Next, you have a set of interview questions, and then the evaluation forms, which are used to rate each winner. Evaluations are completed immediately following the interview. However, an opportunity to review and revise each evaluation is provided after all interviews are complete. The evaluation forms will be placed in the envelope, sealed, and given to the judging facilitator. And finally, the winner's folders, which has the student's photo, their bio, and a letter of recommendation from their nominating instructor. These documents should be reviewed prior to the interview. Now I'll go over the judge's task. We ask that you select a greeter. One judge is designated to greet the candidate, make introductions, and make the interviewee as comfortable as possible by explaining what will happen. The first order of business should be to put the candidate at ease. Each candidate should be congratulated for his or her achievement. At the end of the interview, please thank the candidate for their outstanding leadership and participating in this program. I will be the timekeeper. I will let you all know when there's 3 minutes left, which should be plenty of time to ask more questions. But once we get to the 1 minute mark, you should be able to ask maybe one last question, but then it's time to start wrapping up the interview. And we will need to designate one judge to conclude the interview and thank the candidate for his or her participation. Again, there's 20 minutes for the interview, 3 minutes to look over the winner's folders, 3 minutes for their speech, and 12 minutes for the interview, and 2 minutes for the evaluation. Next, you will determine the interview plan. A plan for interviewing the candidate should be developed. This should involve which order you will ask the questions, and each of you should select the questions that you would like to ask from the list provided. First few questions should set the college winner at ease, with the more difficult and probing questions asked later. The same question should be asked in the same order every time. However, the first candidate may answer only 7 questions, and the second candidate may answer 10. So it's good to divvy up all the questions. At the conclusion of this orientation, I will give you a few minutes to develop this interview plan. The first few questions should, again, set the college winner at ease, with more difficult and probing questions asked later. These questions are designed to aid you in determining the winner based on the candidate's responses. Next, you will evaluate the candidates. Each judge scores the student's evaluation form based on the specified criteria. A score of 5 is the highest mark, and a 1 is the lowest mark. The 3 students with the highest average scores from each of the 3 regions will compete at the state level. After the final judging, the student with the highest average score will be named the state goal winner. The next highest average will determine the first runner-up. Keep in mind that the state goal winner will, for an entire year, be traveling throughout the state as an ambassador for technical education. He or she will be speaking to state legislators, college board of directors, foundation boards, etc., and must be able to handle him or herself in a professional and composed manner. Therefore, the college winners should be evaluated on how they answer your questions. Essentially, you are conducting a job interview for a new employee. The job description is to represent technical education in Georgia. The salary is a new car. Decide who you want your new employee to be. Please mark your evaluation form according to the specified criteria and sign the bottom of the form. An opportunity will be provided after all interviews have been completed to review and/or revise each evaluation form. Once all interviews are over, complete and sign the tiebreaker form. The facilitator will gather all evaluation forms and seal them in the appropriate envelope. A judge will be asked to witness this act by signing across the seal. Again, we thank you for your time today. We hope this is an enjoyable experience, and if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you.